What's up, guys? Miguel here, aka Torrent. So, about a year ago, almost to the date, on December 25th, I ordered this product from TikTok. I'll put it up here somewhere on the screen. Um, and I received it January 2nd. Open it up so you guys can see it. Now, even at the time, this product was making its rounds around TikTok. And even now, it's still making its rounds around TikTok. I see it all the time being sold everywhere. Um, so I'm making a refresh video. One, because when I did receive it back in January 2nd, the leaves up here in New York already have completely fallen. They've been picked up. It was just kind of the majority of the leaves weren't here. Right now, as we speak, I have a driveway completely packed, filled of New York leaves, and I figured that this would be a perfect time to do a refresh of this and see how it does. Now, a couple things. This is the 1000 G unit, the most powerful one that is out there. I know there's a couple variations of this, but this is the 1000 G, as you could see in the order at this point. And the other thing is, it still stinks. I'm not even joking. It's been almost one full year, or a couple months. Okay, so it's been 10 months that I've had this. I've had it in my basement. I've taken out it a couple times, and the smell of burnt electronics is still very much ingrained in this. Now, it still works, right? Both batteries still work. I am going to deploy the mobile video team, and we're not going to do it tonight because it's dark time. We're going to recharge these overnight, and then tomorrow, first thing in the morning, when it's light out, we're going to do our testing. So stay tuned. All right, so we're here with the mobile unit, and we can see we plugged in the first battery. It is charging. We got the red right there, and we're just going to let it be. Charge this battery up first, and then the second one. All right, so we got this battery completely charged. As you can see, it's green. We'll unplug it. And now we'll pull this one in. And boom, we'll let these take a while to charge, by the way. All right, we'll just let this charge overnight, and then tomorrow morning, we'll unleash the hurricane. All right, and here we go. We got the second battery all charged up and ready to go. Cool. Let's get into it. All right, so we're out here. We're testing it. As you can see, this is New York leaves. It's overcast. Let's give it a try. As you can see, it moves leaves, but I mean, we're talking about a lot of leaves here. Let me go over here to this side of the driveway. As you can see, we got a lot of leaves here. All right, let's see if we can push them to the street. Well, how about this? Hold on. Okay. Let's try from this point over here. All right. See, the New York leaves are too heavy, so it does move the leaves. However, once once they start accumulating on each other because they're wet, it doesn't really do anything. So now you have a big old pile of wet leaves. Let's see if we could at least push it to this side. So it just feels like I'm moving around leaves and they're really not going anywhere. Again, if you don't push your... So, if you have... That was my... All right, well, there you have it. All right, so we're going to do a test out here. See, we have a little bit of leaves over here. We're gonna blow the leaves off my porch. These are pretty dry, so it should have no problem with this. Oh, see, it does this. I don't know, all of a sudden now it starts doing this. What? I think it's out of juice. So let's get the other battery. All right, so we have a brand new battery. Let's check it out. All right. Let's clear this walkway. It's a little fucking loud. And there we have it. Has my opinion changed on the product? Maybe a little bit. You know, there was a lot more leaves this year than I did back in January, and I did see him move a lot of leaves. However, it was still very random. There was no control to it. Like I didn't, and maybe that's just a lack of expertise as far as my end. I'm really not versatile in leaf blowing with a handheld. It seemed pretty powerful, but again, until the wet leaves started to stack on top of each other. And I firmly believe that's a kind of a New York issue because every time there's leaves on the ground, it's always rainy at some point up here. You would have to let it go for a couple of weeks for it to actually dry. And even if it actually dries, the leaves underneath never get fully dried. So you always have that pasted on layer of leaves. You know, for yard work, maybe if you're cleaning off your porch really quick, or if you're cleaning out the garage really quick, something dry, something just pushing it along. I haven't tested it with a wet car. I still haven't tested it with a wet car. Is it powerful? Yes. As you could tell, once it runs out of juice, it does the wee wee. You know, it keeps sturdy. The batteries do get hot after using, but you know, that seems to be pretty normal. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the refresher on this. I hope it helps, and take care.